Meeting and surpassing all audience expectations every day. Rush Limbaugh. So I got this note from a friend of mine over the weekend, and the subject line of his email is, as a reminder, the man who brought fraud, misery, and part-time jobs to millennials was the overwhelming choice of late-night comics and actors. His email is all about how people are eventually going to see through Obama and correctly identify him as the agent of this destruction. But his note is telling me how frustrating it is to watch late-night comedy or comics and comedians totally support Obama, totally give Obama a pass, never make fun of him, never tell jokes about him, just tell jokes about us, the Republicans, and everybody else. And his belief, because he needs some kids, he knows some young people, he thinks the kids are starting to see through all this. He thinks that the Lettermans and the Fallons and all this and their constant support of Obama, the Jon Stewarts, whatever, it's not going to hold up. It's going to crack because people, these millennials, are going to finally realize that it's been Obama all along sealing their doom. So I wrote him back, because I had already been thinking about this whole explanation I wanted to try to get in today about how the left insulates itself, makes itself angelic and us demonic. I wrote him back. I said, you remember all the times I have chided the left for demanding to be judged on their intentions and not their results? Well, I said, my friend, I'm convinced that doing nothing but continuing to point out this bad economic statistic and that bad healthcare statistic and then claiming that it's Obama who brought it to us is never going to work. It's never going to change anybody's mind. Nor will exposing genuine hypocrisy on the part of Obama or any leftists. And I said, don't confuse Obama's plummeting disapproval numbers with people blaming Obama for what's gone wrong. That's not what his plummeting approval numbers mean. And I said the simple reason that none of this is ever going to get linked to Obama, none of this destruction, none of what he's done is ever going to matter in terms of impacting Obama negatively, is that no one believes he intended to do this. He gets a total pass on all accountability and blame because he's not a bad guy. He's a likable guy. He didn't intend to do this. He doesn't have any hatred for anybody. He's actually trying to help people, all the while identifying the real enemy, the Republicans. Like he said last week, he just can't understand why these Republicans that want to take health care away from people. He just can't understand why these Republicans will want to take people's health insurance away from them. All the while, he's the only guy doing it. The Koch brothers, as I just mentioned to you, I meant this in a note to the guy, the Koch brothers not only get no credit for their genuine good works, they're protested when they donate millions to causes the left loves because the left doesn't think they really mean to do good works. No, that they're just covering their honest and real selves, which is mean, uncaring, self-interested, and bad intentions for everyone. That's the image that's been created via class warfare, via personal attack, being the Democrats, the liberals constantly needing a demon. We are the demon. And it's our intentions that we try to hide, but that they have undercovered. So we are at heart haters. We are at heart bigots. And everything we do publicly is nothing more than an attempt to camouflage that. And make people think, no, that's not what we really are. So, in other words, everything we do, every bit of good works, the Koch brothers, you name me, whoever, anybody in public who does good works, the only reason we're doing it is because they've made us self-conscious. Their criticism has been so right on the mark. They have so correctly identified us as the hateful bigots that we are, that we have to do something to try to convince people they're wrong. So we donate to charity when we really don't intend to. And they succeed. That's how you get rid of a guy like Brendan Eich. That's how you get rid and marginalize a Sarah Palin or whatever. This is how they do it. It is how they're doing it. And they're doing it with their full support, compliance with their buddies in the media who carry that message each and every day.